Hey, what's up, everybody? This is UnhingedGaming, and we're finally back. So, we are back with a vengeance, ready to bring all the crazy news back to YouTube. Things have been very unhinged in my life. So it's been as I'm sure you're aware, it's been a few months since I uploaded. I'm not sure what, like 2 3 months, something like that. So just kind of gonna update you guys on what's been going on. So first off, the reason I've been gone. So I kind of just took a break after the whole Logan Paul thing, because that video was really emotional for me for reasons. If you watch it, you can understand why. It's very personal for me. I got a little too emotional about it. Felt like I needed a kind of a break from YouTube, if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break. And I was thinking maybe I'd be gone for like a couple weeks or something like that. And that was my intention. And then things just got really. So basically, my best friend, who I talked about in that video, who was the reason why that video was so sensitive to me, spiraled again, worse than I've ever not the worst that she's been, but the worst that I've personally supported her through. Um, and so that just was very stressful, very crazy. She was, when she gets to that point, she's a threat to herself. There's a lot of shit going on. Um, if you've supported anyone like through suicide, you understand what I'm talking about. Like I have both been suicidal and I've supported her through suicide. I have been suicidal because she was suicidal, and that actually happened for a couple days in these past few months. I got to that point. So I know kind of the different levels, and I'd actually have to say that supporting someone through it, someone you love, can be harder than actually being in that place yourself. Um, so it's not really that I didn't have time, because like she wasn't always at that point. It's not like I always had to be keeping track of her or anything like that. It was just, she would fall and then it would be like, okay, crisis mode. Let's make sure she makes it through the night, blah, blah, blah. It's made harder by the fact that I live 3 hours away and don't own a car. So, like, to get there, I have to take a bus that only leaves at 10 a.m. And, like, usually when she falls, it'll be like, or when she's doing better now. But when she would fall, it would be, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., sometime around then. Um, and so it was like, basically, I'm not going to be able to get there for, at least another 12 hours, because the bus get there, 1 p.m. the next day. So like I can buy a ticket and I can try to go over there. I like don't have the money for that. So it was going to be basically, I was ready to cash out my student loans and just figure that out. Because, that's just what you have to do in those situations. Like, you're not going to let something bad happen. But anyway, like, I didn't ever get to that point. I was always able. I'm very good at calming her down, over the phone and through text and like, from a distance. I know her really well. But point being, that got really stressful, and like I said, it wasn't that I didn't have time for YouTube. I just wasn't in the right headspace. Like, that's just not what I was worrying about. I put a lot of things on hold in my life. So she's been better for about the past 3 days. And so I guess that shows how much I do care about YouTube, because I'm back that quickly. And like, it's just been crunch time to get everything else in my life that I just kind of neglected back together. And that's why it's even taken me this long. And like my hair is wet because I just got out of my first shower in like 4 or 5 days. Because there was, yeah, it's been at least three. Anyway, like I haven't taken the time for a lot of things the past few days, because it's just been like, okay, we need to get all of this shit done that I just completely ignored. Again, not because I didn't have time. It just takes a lot of energy. It's a lot of stress. It's a very big emotional drain, and like, I'm grateful that I was able to do that. Like, um, but it definitely wasn't always easy. This is not the first time I've saved her life. It's the first time I've done it single-handedly. Like, the other people in her life haven't been really supporting her at all. And she hasn't been telling other people a lot of things, or she didn't that whole time. And like, I understand why, because they oftentimes end up just making things worse trying to help. So I was really the only one, and that's not like I feel like I'm talking kind of egotistical. It's not like a point of pride for me. It's just I'm stating facts here of like why it was such a drain on me. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So, some more announcements. I am back. I am going to start uploading regularly again. I'm going to get back with the podcast and everything. I'm kind of shifting my channel to be more real world, like less YouTube politics and more real world issues and politics and everything that's going on right now. Um, a lot more of that. Still gonna keep the gameplay in there, but I'm shifting my gameplay from Rainbow Six Siege to Overwatch for a variety of reasons. One, my friend talked me into getting it. I'm kind of over Siege. It's pissed me off a lot recently. And I also think that Overwatch is just better for YouTube. For what I'm trying to do, it's more popular in like the podcast community, and also it works better in terms of editing. Like, I don't have as much time to edit, and there's a lot more going on in Overwatch. It's a lot more exciting, so I don't have to cut out as much, which saves me time. um, so that's kind of what I'm doing with that. Other big announcement, I've got a new channel coming, Unhinged Music, where I'm going to be doing covers, possibly some original songs. I have them written. I'm not sure if I'm ready to share them with like the public yet. Um, and some music reviews, covers, guitar lessons, different things music related. I've done music reviews on this channel. I feel like it's better to shift them to a different channel. Again, that's Unhinged Music. I'll have it linked down in the description. There's nothing on there yet, but you can go ahead and subscribe if you're interested to see that sort of thing. There will be videos up soon. So that's everything in terms of that. I want to just say thank you so much to everyone who stuck with me. I know that I kind of just went quiet, and that's the thing that happened. If you are like, if you have gone through something similar, or going through something similar where you're supporting someone through this sort of thing, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I'm always happy to give advice and just offer support as someone who understands really like what the kind of toll that takes on you. Um, so that's that. Again, special thanks to everyone who stuck with me. I want to give a particularly big shout out to Fatboy Down and Ryan Murray. I will link their channels in the description. Those are the two who I've kind of become friends with through YouTube, and they were, were checking up on me when I had gone quiet for a while, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, Fatboy Down, I'm actually possibly going to be doing some stuff with. I actually have like a short story that he wrote that I'm going to record for him. I'm actually probably going to do that after this. But yeah, definitely check them out because they're really cool people. And thank you all for just being with me through all of this. And, anyone who's stuck around from before, I really appreciate it. But in the meantime, I've been Unhinged Gaming, and I will see you soon.